Prime Field.
Welcome back to Prime Field, your number one stop for in-depth sports analysis. Today we're diving headfirst into the electric anticipation surrounding the UConn Huskies women's basketball program. The 2025-26 season is already shaping up to be a barnstormer, and a huge part of that excitement, the incredible new talent heading to Storrs. We're talking about a phenomenal blend of highly touted freshmen and some truly game-changing transfers. You know how we do it here on Prime Field. We're not just going to list names, we're going deep. We'll be rating, ranking, and giving our expert takes a note from 0 to 10 for each of these future Huskies. We'll explore their strengths, their potential, and how they fit into Coach Geno Auriemma's legendary system. So grab your popcorn, settle in, because we're about to meet the players who could be hoisting championship trophies in the near future. And let's get into it. First up on our radar is a name that created a buzz early on, Kellis Fisher. This dynamic guard from the prestigious IMG Academy was, in fact, UConn's very first commitment for the 2025 class. That alone tells you something about the impression she made. Originally hailing from Baltimore, Maryland, Fisher is a talent that multiple top programs were vying for. We're talking Oklahoma, St. John's, Penn State, and even her home state, Maryland, but it was that visit to Storrs, that direct interaction with the legend himself, Coach Geno Auriemma, that sealed the deal. Imagine this. Auriemma, impressed on the spot, offers her a scholarship right then and there. Talk about a confidence booster. Now, let's talk numbers. ESPN has her ranked at number 25 in the final 2025 ranking. Regardless of the exact digit, it's clear we're looking at a top-tier prospect. Fisher brings that guard mentality, that perimeter threat, and a court vision that UConn thrives on. She's got the quickness, the handles, and a scoring touch that can ignite an offense. The fact that she was the foundational piece of this recruiting class speaks volumes about her leadership potential and the coaching staff's belief in her ability to set the tone. She's not just a player, she's a statement. For Kellis Fisher, considering her high ranking, the confidence shown by Auriemma, and her role as the class trailblazer, Prime Field is giving her a solid 8.8 out of 10. The potential here is sky high, and we can't wait to see her develop in that UConn environment. Next, we journey across the Atlantic, metaphorically speaking, to welcome a truly unique talent. Standing tall at an impressive 6'6", center Gandy Malou-Mamel is set to make history. Originally from Limerick, Ireland, and honing her skills at Gill St. Bernard's School in New Jersey, she's not just bringing height, she's bringing a new nationality to the Huskies' storied lineage. That's right, Malou-Mamel will be the first Irish player ever to don the UConn uniform. Think about that legacy. ESPN ranks her as the number 75 player in the class. While that might seem a bit lower than some of her classmates, her sheer physical presence in the paint is something you simply can't teach. A 6'6" frame offers immediate defensive advantages, shot blocking, rebounding, and a target in the post on offense. For a program that has historically featured dominant post players, Malou-Mamel represents an exciting developmental prospect. Her international roots combined with her American high school experience give her a unique blend of playing styles and adaptability. She's a project, perhaps, but one with an incredibly high ceiling. The development curve for bigs can be steep, but under UConn's coaching, her raw potential could be molded into something truly special. She has the frame, and now it's about refining the skills to match. Considering her unique background, her impressive size, and the historical significance of her arrival, Prime Field is giving Gandy Malou-Mamel a 7.5 out of 10. There's a lot of exciting growth ahead for her, and she could become a formidable force down low. Our next incoming freshman brings an entirely different international flavor to Storrs. Get ready for Blanca Quinones, a dynamic wing hailing from Milagro, Ecuador, who has been showcasing her talents in the competitive Italian basketball scene. This is another groundbreaking moment for UConn, as Quinones will be the first ever Husky from South America. The program's global reach continues to expand. Now, you might notice she isn't ranked by ESPN. That's often the case with international players who haven't been consistently in the U.S. scouting circuits, but don't let that fool you for a second. Quinones is widely regarded as a top international prospect. Her experience playing at a high level in Italy means she's been tested against seasoned, often professional competition. Think about the maturity and basketball IQ that comes from such an experience. She's not just a talented youngster. She's a player who has navigated different styles of play and coaching. As a wing, her versatility will be key. Can she shoot from outside? Can she drive to the basket? Can she defend multiple positions? Reports suggest a well-rounded game. Her ability to adapt quickly to the pace and physicality of Big East basketball will be crucial. but her international pedigree suggests she's more than capable. For Blanca Quinones, her valuable high-level international experience and her pioneering status as UConn's first South American player make her an incredibly intriguing addition. Prime Field rates her a 7.9 out of 10. Her unquantified ranking by some services is offset by the clear respect she commands on the international stage. She could be a hidden gem ready to shine. Now, let's shift gears to the transfer portal, where UConn has made some seriously impactful moves. Leading that charge is Sarah Williams, a 6'4" forward transferring from Wisconsin. This isn't just adding depth, this is adding a proven star. Coach Geno Auriemma himself hasn't minced words about Williams, praising her as one of the top players in the entire country. That's high praise from a coach who has seen it all and coached the best. What makes her so special? Auriemma highlighted her experience, her versatility, and crucially, her ability to dominate at both ends of the floor. She's not just an offensive threat or a defensive specialist, she's the complete package in the forward position. Coming from Wisconsin, Williams has already proven she can perform at a high level in a major conference. She's battle-tested. Her size gives UConn another formidable presence in the paint, capable of scoring inside, rebounding effectively, and altering shots. The transition for a player of her caliber is often smoother, as she already understands the demands of elite college basketball. She's expected to step in and make an immediate and significant impact. Think instant offense and relentless defense. For Sarah Williams, based on Coach Auriemma's glowing endorsement, her proven track record at Wisconsin, and her all-around elite skill set, this is a game changer. Prime Field is giving Sarah Williams a resounding 9.5 out of 10. She's as close to a guaranteed impact player as you can get from the transfer portal. Expect big things. Sticking with the transfer portal, UConn has also secured the services of another talented guard, Kayleigh Heckel, who arrives from USC. After her freshman season with the Trojans, this Port Chester, New York native is heading back closer to home, and she's bringing a potent skill set with her. Heckel will have 3 years of eligibility remaining, which is fantastic news for UConn. That's a significant amount of time for her to integrate into the system and make her mark. Looking back at her high school career, she was a 2-time MaxPreps All-American and the 2023 MaxPreps New York Player of the Year. That kind of recognition doesn't come easy. It speaks to a consistently high level of performance and talent. What does she bring to the court? She's known for her aggressive drives to the basket. Imagine her fearlessly attacking the rim, drawing fouls, and creating opportunities for herself and her teammates. Beyond that, she possesses a strong all-around game. This suggests good court vision, solid passing skills, and a commitment to the defensive end. Coming from a program like USC, she's already experienced the intensity of Power 5 basketball. That freshman year, even at a different institution, provides invaluable lessons and a foundation to build upon. Her New York toughness will surely be a welcome addition to the Huskies' backcourt. For Kaylee Heckle, her All-American pedigree, her aggressive offensive style, and 3 years of eligibility make her a very valuable acquisition. Prime Field rates Kaylee Heckle an 8.5 out of 10. She has the tools and the time to develop into a key contributor for the Huskies. Now, you can't talk about UConn recruiting without talking about the maestro himself, head coach Geno Auriemma. While we've focused on the incredible talent coming in, it's crucial to acknowledge the driving force behind assembling such a formidable class. Coach Auriemma isn't just a sideline tactician. He's the central figure in UConn's recruiting universe. His reputation, his track record of developing players into collegiate stars and WNBA professionals, and his sheer presence are often the deciding factors for these young athletes. We saw it clearly with Kellis Fisher, that personal touch, that on-the-spot offer. That's the Auriemma effect. He doesn't just identify talent, he builds relationships. He sells a vision of excellence, of championship, of personal growth both on and off the court, attracting top freshmen year after year, and now increasingly leveraging the transfer portal to bring in experienced stars like Sarah Williams, showcases his adaptability and his relentless pursuit of maintaining UConn's dynasty. The ability to blend youthful potential with proven experience, that's the hallmark of a master recruiter. While we don't rate the coaching staff in the same way we rate players, it's undeniable that the recruiting prowess of Geno Auriemma and his team is consistently a 10 out of 10. They are the architects of UConn's enduring success. And this 2025 to 2026 incoming class is yet another testament to their exceptional work. The future in Storrs continues to look incredibly bright. And that's our deep dive into the exciting new faces heading to UConn. From dynamic freshmen to game-changing transfers, the Huskies are reloading for another run at greatness. What are your thoughts on these ratings? Who are you most excited to see play? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Prime Field. Until next time, keep your eye on the ball.
Prime Field.